accompanied by his provincial cabinet as well as the city's mayoral committee. Western Cape Premier Winde held a press conference in which he announced the province's most comprehensive as well as expensive safety plan. The prevalence of violent crime in the province took priority as the plan entails the deployment of 3,000 new law enforcement officers in various criminal hotspots across the province, as well as additional 150 investigating officers to prepare dockets for prosecution.
These officers will have the mandate to operate provincial-wide under the command and control of the Western Cape government. The deployment will be a data-driven, using technology and information, including information from neighbourhood watchers and citizens, to focus specifically on dangerous crime hotspots at specific times and places where and when violent crime happens. Because we want to ensure that violent criminals are convicted, we will also fund, train and deploy 150 investigators, 50 in the first year already, who will prepare dockets for prosecution of those alleged to have committed serious and violent crime.
Departments including that of education and transport, among others, were also given mandates in their respective roles in this endeavour by the provincial government as well as the city.
Schaefer will work to increase school safety through an upgrade of physical infrastructure and the implementation of programs aimed at reducing violence on school grounds. A major such program is our Transform to Perform strategy, which instills values in every learner across this province. Minister Madikizela, the Minister of Transport and Public Works. Minister Madikizela will be focused on road safety and reducing the high number of road deaths, as well as the optimization of the provincial highway patrol, all through data-driven, technology-enabled methods.
The Premier also admitted that R1 billion annual spending on this undertaking would put a strain on other projects, but that crime intervention is a greater priority for the province.
We've got to make sure that we have to close down certain projects to find this money. This is not a normal provincial competency, but crime needs to be dealt with decisively. It's not being dealt with properly from a national level, so we will now deal with it. And so we will be cutting programs and cutting in areas, and I will have to, that's another part of my job. I'm going to have to go out and announce what we're not going to be doing and what we're going to be delaying in order to fund this. But I think a safe environment is an absolute priority, and it is my number one priority.
Mayoral Committee member for Safety and Security J.P. Smith went on to give great detail on how the rollout of the plan is currently being carried out.
Okay, so the province and city have been talking about this now for the last period, preparing and seeing whether the logistics make sense, whether we can actually make it happen. Our training college is going to have to train up these 1,000 peace officers, and with their expanded powers they can work across the province, so they can be deployed to any municipality. And the college will create additional capacity through insourcing trainers, seconding additional trainers. We're expanding the facilities. We've just acquired a massive new facility which will help us deliver on this, and we're negotiating with other training facilities and FETs to do portions of the training so we can fast track that and deliver within the province's required timeframes. The process for recruiting 50 investigators is also happening, because there's no point in doing more and more arrests and not actually getting meaningful convictions. Then you're wasting time. Part of the problems with crime in this province is that detectives have more than 200 cases and no detective can handle more than 20 or 25. So every one of those detectives is sitting on 175 or 180 cases they're never going to get to.
For our City News, I am Bulelani Kyomfana, Cape Town.